Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Dyson Sphere program, where right now I'm working on this fancy thing right here called Foundations. And with Foundations, what I plan to do is use it on a part of the planet. Maybe I should have my HUD available now to show you this. So I'm gonna use it on a section of this planet, preferably like right here, that doesn't have any ores around it. That way I could do some sort of centralized production in that once I do that, I should be able to have a setup like this right here. However, much more efficient, and it'll look a lot better too. But I need these foundations in order to do that, because in order to do that, oh, not that one, you need the foundations to start leveling things off. So, and then it also consumes soil depending on the height of things. It'll either give you, right there, as you can see, you will get soil, or you will consume soil. Just depends on what it's like. I'm also doing a little bit of research because I want to start working towards this right here, which is the logistics stuffs. So that'll help us get stuff from one planet to another, because I want to get planetary dominance, particularly from right here where it has titanium, and out here where it has silicon and titanium. But we'll get there eventually. However, the only issue with that is that we need the yellow science, which the yellow science needs this right here, diamond, and it requires, I think it's this one right here. Yeah, the titanium crystals in order to make the structure matrices. So we got a lot to do. We got to work on our oil to make these organic crystals, to make the plastics, which is just from graphite and oil. Not too bad, or the refined oil, I should say. I also want to start working on the X-ray cracking. That way we have a better source of getting hydrogen, and I want to start working towards getting deuterium as well. So we have a lot of stuff to do. I don't think I'll be able to get all of it done in the next episode, but that is the line that I want to take right now. I also want to get these solar sails. I don't know what they do, but they sound pretty cool, so let's do that. Also, I'll let this run in the background. I'll start working on our new logistics system over here, and then I'll get back to you guys. And now we have our basis right here. So it's gonna take a lot of these foundations in order to make what I want to make. However, this is essentially where I'm gonna have it. It's not too far away from the main base itself, just about a quarter of the planet away. And if we ever need anything like oil, we can drag all of that oil here, because there's a lot of it on this side of the planet. And also, let me go over here really quick. I wanted to try something out. It's been a while since I've been able to play, since I was sick for the past week. But apparently you can upgrade things. Yes, easy. All right, so this was something that I wanted to see, was some sort of way to upgrade from a Mark 1 to a Mark 2, like conveyor or belt or something like that, without having to remove it and then replace it. So it's great to see that the devs listen, because I did recommend that in their Discord. But yeah, it's great to see that happen. So a little fun fact while I'm working on getting my setup over here actually complete. Did you know that with a Dyson sphere, in order for it to operate normally, it would have to be 1 astronomical unit in length, or in radius, I should say, which is, if you take the center of a circle and go outwards towards the edge of the circle, that is the radius. But the thing about that is 1 astronomical unit is the distance between the Earth and the Sun. So it is it'd have to be a very massive building. Oh wait, and here's my foundations. Okay, so I got the power over here. But also we'd have to, in order to build it, we would have to. Is this all connected by the? Okay, just making sure. We'd have to destroy basically all of the other planets in our solar system in order to get the resources that we need in order to make it. So that's kind of insane to think about. But you know, maybe one day we'll be able to get one. Maybe. So it's come to my realization that I've actually done this in a really, really stupid way. So I thought that I had to input it into this side specifically. However, with basically every other machine, there is no specified input and output. So I could just drag this in and out from any side. So what I should have done is take my oil refineries. You know, I'll make one just to show what I'm referring to. I have to craft these things nice. But rather than having it in this weirdly complicated manner of having all of these conveyors, like having two conveyors right here, having them try to merge, going over each other and stuff like that, what I could have done was take a refinery and put it sideways like this. And now I just have it import from here, right? And I have two lines of conveyors going this way. That's so much simpler than whatever this is supposed to be. Why did I do it like this? Oh, and if you're just now wondering why I now had thought about that, it's because I'm having this very big issue that is called not having enough power. So I came over here trying to discover why I was out of power. It's actually that I'm not using enough hydrogen right now. So, and I'm actually surprised because I had to remove 2 of these in order to minimize my hydrogen production, because I wasn't making enough. However, it seems like I'm burning enough power right now, so I think that's pretty good, honestly. I'm not exactly looking forward to later on when I have to figure out how to balance this properly, but for now it is what it is, you know? So I just now noticed something with the completion of whichever one I just did. What is it? Solar sail orbit system. I can now see this. Like, what? What is this? Can I? What? I can make a build plan for the Dyson sphere? Like, that's neat. What about this? What? I'm so confused. What does this do? What? I can build my own Dyson sphere. I don't know. Is there like a better, is there like a unique way to build it? Like, or will it be the same for everyone? Like, that's cool, honestly. I wasn't expecting to be able to do that. But I guess that means I'll have to start working on making these EM rail ejectors to make a Dyson swarm, which seems to be this one right here. Apparently that generates some amount of power. However, I don't know if we'll be able to harness that. Yeah, I realize that it is too slow right now. Because, wait, hold on. This one actually, oh no. That one's getting a little bit more. I might have to produce more of these. Why is this not producing anything? Oh. Well, you know, having it having it do that will help, you know. Not my best of days. But it seems like we're making some good progress. This is eating up all this extra refined oil. This is producing barely enough for this. It's probably not going to be enough here in just a second, but you know, we could pretend like that's what it's doing. I should also upgrade this. So I've just been trying to get some research done while I'm waiting on all of these foundations and all that sorts of stuff. So ignore me while I continue doing my stuff. Oh, also, you know how earlier I was like, oh, well, I have to get to right here to, you know, be able to transport things from planet to planet. Well, I didn't actually read the name of this. It says interstellar, meaning between stars. So, if I looked just a slight bit backwards, you can see right here, planetary logistics system. So, that is well within our reach, and we can get it with red science. So, we have to work our way through this. However, the only issue is I have to start making thrusters, I think is what the things on the right are. Not quite sure about that. And I have to make whatever the heck those things are on the right, which I haven't even figured that one out yet. But it just perplexes me on like how much stuff is in this. It's like so in depth. It's like nice. Oh, I have to make reinforced thrusters too, I think. Not just normal thrusters. Let me double check that really quick too. I have to make reinforced thrusters. Oh, never mind. Those are just the normal thrusters. Okay. We got off. What about this? Oh, it's a magnetic particle trap. Okay. It doesn't seem like it'll be that hard to make, honestly. Seems like it's relatively easy. And I get the hydrogen fuel rod. Can't exactly make that yet because I have to be able to make titanium.
The data shows this is a planet
that's
without natural
what I was working
titanium
towards.
veins. Perhaps you can get some by collecting gravel.
I know.
If you need a massive titanium collection, you need to find a planet
I know there's no
with titanium veins as
Leave
soon
me
as
alone,
possible.
man. So, we've made some pretty great progress, I would say. So, if you look over here, originally what we did was we cracked the oil into both hydrogen and refined oil. However, with one of the researches that I was able to do in the technology section stuffs, we got the X-ray cracking, which turns this stuff into more hydrogen and energetic graphite. So the energetic graphite is pretty useful. We're just turning that into power right here, which I'm actually concerned this is starting to back up a little bit, but it is what it is for right now. However, the additional hydrogen is also getting sent to turn into power. But now we are making tons of hydrogen. This is starting to back up a little bit. I like the look of that. And we're just producing a lot of this overall. So now, one big issue is that I was really like tipping my power towards you know, not having anything at all. But now I'm overproducing power, which is great. I'm no longer using loads of power that I can't supply. So if we look over here, however, I've been hard at work at trying to do this. And as you can see, I've covered quite a large area. However, I got vertical construction. That's nice. However, I want to have more of this area covered
when building facilities.
But the next thing we're working towards is the planetary logistics system, which eventually should help us get towards getting the resources from whichever planet. Okay, it's not in my visible area, but I want to get the resources from Delta Doradus 1, which has copper, which is pretty great. However, the thing that I do want most of all out of it was the titanium. That way we can start working towards the yellow sciences. It also has a really good wind energy ratio, which is going to be good for actually getting the power on this planet. Because I can't necessarily transfer power from this planet to another planet right now. That might be solved later on, but I haven't found anything for it yet. For now, I suppose since there isn't really much else for me to do except wait, I did all of this over here again, which took up a majority of the time, and even while doing this, and essentially, if you remember, I had the really wonky setup of where they're vertical rather than horizontal, and we had to like finesse them all throughout everywhere. I set them up horizontally now. That way I can take all of the inputs and outputs on one set of conveyor belts rather than multiple. And then we set up another system right here for, again, more hydrogen. But I also ended up setting up this bit over here, which makes plastic and these organic crystals, which we will eventually use to make the titanium crystals for the yellow signs. So I think we made some pretty good progress in everything that we've done. And yeah, regardless of all of that though, hope you guys enjoyed the video. My name is Shadow, and I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.